Hello, bonjour, guten tag, hola, konnichiwa, and welcome to the pilot episode of the Gaming Union Rebel Vidcast. I'm your host Nick Young, better known as Eskimo Keith around the forums. Let me just try and tell you what I'm hoping to achieve. Although there are some great podcasts already on the Gaming Union website, such as Under Review, the official Gaming Union podcast, FXN, and the all-new Kingdom Hearts Union podcast, I wanted to see a podcast which was more community-driven, and a lot of people seem to share this idea, and naturally backed it up. Then I thought, why not take it one step further and do a vidcast instead? So here we are, just trying to get through the pilot episode. Fingers crossed. Here's the lineup of what I'm going to be going through this episode, so you know what's coming. First of all, there's going to be news and reviews. I'm basically just going to skim across all the news and reviews, well not all, but the latest news and reviews that are on the Gaming Union website. Of course, I don't want to go too far into depth with them, because I want you to read them, obviously. Next up is around the forums. Well, I'll pick some of the more popular or the latest forum topics that people are commenting on. So that way you know what's happening, and if you want to throw in your 2 cents, then go ahead. Next will be the featured topic, where I'll pick one topic around the forums. It could be a post, it could be a subject, anything really, but I'm going to be talking about it a great deal. Personal play, where I'll pick a game that I've been playing and basically just talk about it. It's like my own little review, because secretly I want to be a reviewer. And then after that, if you guys are lucky, I'll be able to do a competition. Yeah. So let's just get straight into news and reviews, shall we? First up in news, Daryl managed to get a hold of an interview with the Canadian singer Lights. It turns out she's an avid World of Warcraft player. She loves playing on the Xbox and has recently just featured in Microsoft's Game with Fame on the 29th of August. She says she likes to take a break from her music every once in a while, quoting, "I like to play some games so you can be someone else for a while." So be sure to check out that review on the Gaming Union website. Sean has just reported that the developer Atlas has just released new screenshots of the upcoming game Demon's Souls, which is out October 6th in North America. Daryl has just written up a preview for the Alien vs Predator game. He played it at Gamescom, saying that at this event they mainly focused on the Alien gameplay. AVP fans should probably take a look. Sean has just reported that Facebook and Twitter coming to the Xbox 360 will only be available for gold members, and you need a hard drive to store it on. However, there will be a trial period available for silver members. Sean has also reported that Gears of War 2 and Fable 2 will both be getting Game of the Year editions this year. The only difference being that they have all the downloadable packs released thus far. Here's a rundown of the latest reviews on GamingUnion.net. First up, we have Madden NFL 10 on the PS3 and 360, written up by Daryl. We have Mad Balls in Babbo Invasion on the Xbox Live Arcade, written by Kyle. We have Trials HD, also available on the Xbox Live Arcade, written up by Fozzie. We have Prototype on the PS3 and 360, written up by Nelson. And we have Battlefield 1943 on the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade, written up by Jamie. So make sure you take a look. The first thread I'd like to explore is titled, PS3 will not be getting backwards compatibility, confirmed. Omen kicks off by saying, well, it's disappointing for people without the backwards compatible PS3s, but honestly, I don't really play on my PS2 games anymore on my PS3, except maybe Persona 4. It's also disappointing because there was a rumour about Sony patenting a way to simulate the emotion engine used in the Cell processor, which would be available as a firmware update. This would also mean that there isn't any plans for a PS2 Classics section on the PSN store, so that's out the window. Does it really matter anymore? I don't think so. The PS3 is meant to play PS3 games, not last gen titles. I'm not sure about a PS2 Classics section, but I think that it would be a good idea for Sony to try that. Sean replies by saying, the urge for Sony to screw people with PS2 downloadable titles is probably too high, since it's almost certain they have the ability to emulate the PS2 engine. I second that. Good call, Sean. Daryl, Omen, Overdrive 91 and Metal Snake Juice don't seem bothered about the PS3 not having backwards compatibility. I suppose it doesn't really matter if you have a PS2 or the launch day PS3s with backwards compatibility, but if you pick up a PS3, it would have been nice to explore the back catalogue of games available for the PS1, PS2 and PS3 all in one console. Kyle kicked off the PS3 Slim official "Oh Man $299" thread with the following post. Holy crap, now that is a flipping good deal. I wrote a story about it for GU. Quote, in a one more thing move today at Sony's Gamescom press conference, among other exciting announcements, Sony revealed the much rumoured PlayStation 3 Slim. Better yet, the hottest detail is in the price. It will debut in September for $299, €299 and 29,980 yen. The new Slim features the same features and functionality and is 33% smaller. Hopefully, that isn't all thanks to removing the power brick like the PS2 Slim, a 120GB hard drive for the PS3 Slim as well, and the current $399 PlayStation 3 model in stores right now will drop to $299 as of tomorrow. I am so buying one this fall, unquestioned. Omen replies to this saying, haha, I knew it, these things are going to fly off the shelves, I might even buy one for downstairs. I admit that the PS3 Slim is a good price, but Karen raises a good point. She says, why buy a new one when your old one works fine? I'm assuming it works fine, yeah? But I gotta admit, this is a good deal. No, I won't buy it, I won't. Anyway, I love my clunky fat PS3, I wouldn't trade it in for anything. Metal Snake Juice also says, well, people got what they wanted in the end. Too true, Metal Snake Juice. The PS3's only real weakness was the price tagged to its box. Now that it's only $299, or £250 in some cases, it's a good deal and people wanting a PS3 now have a good reason to get one. So get one. Eski here is only 23 years old and is one of the many gamers who suffer everywhere because sometimes there is no one to play online. Some evenings for him can result in boredom or even going out. Please help people like him by joining up with Gaming Union's gaming nights and make a difference. I thought I'd mention Gaming Union's gaming nights organised by Caleb. It's a great way to get the GU community playing some games together. Unfortunately, not a lot of members have shown interest in it, and I think that we just need to get more people involved. There are sections for the PS3, 360 and the Wii, so if you're interested, just post your friend code or gamer tags and what games you'd like to play online and then something will be sorted out. At the moment, there is a vote on the PS3 game night thread between Fat Princess and Resistance 2, so if you're interested, then check it out and post. I know some of you are anxious to win free stuff, and who isn't? But I'm afraid that this is only the pilot episode and I haven't organised a competition. Epic fail, right? Well, stop being so greedy. There is already a competition on the forums that has people worked up, so check it out. Anyone in the North American region applies to win the game Final Fantasy Dissidia for the PSP and a few cool extras. The closing date, however, is September 2nd, so hurry up and enter. All the details are on the homepage of gamingunion.net. Just click the little tab near the top. All you have to do is send an email and tell GU who you're most looking forward to playing as when you get the game, and why. The best 2 entries will win this awesome prize. However, a 3rd game will be awarded to some lucky person simply for entering the competition. Make sure you check out this competition and enter for your chance to win. Games are better when they're free, right? I'm afraid that's all we have time for. I was planning to have more forum topics and the personal play section, but this is a pilot episode, so think of it as a test run. Let me know what you think, and I'm always happy to hear some feedback. Catch you later. Eski out.